Welcome to Let's Talk Tech Tips, where I break down the best AI tools, video editing software, and image creation techniques to help you work smarter, not harder. I'm JD, your guide to all things tech. If you enjoy this video, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons. It really helps the channel grow, and I'm on a mission to reach 1,000 subscribers. Welcome to this beginner's tutorial on using one of the best free video editing apps available, CapCut. I've tested many editing tools, and CapCut consistently stands out for its ease of use and powerful features, all at no cost. Today, I'm going to walk you through the basics of editing your videos using CapCut. While CapCut may nudge you to upgrade or sign in further, remember that we're focusing on the free features today. I'm demonstrating on a desktop, which gives you a full screen view. The interface on phones and iPads is similar, though the screen ratio might differ slightly. Step one is to create your project. Click on the Create Project button. Here you will be taken to the editing screen. The buttons towards the top left allow you to import and select media, audio, text, stickers, effects, transitions, and captions. In this beginner tutorial, we will focus on adding media, audio, and transitions to our final video. Once in the editing screen, the first thing we want to do is import some media files. You can work with different types of media files. Today, I'm going to import 2 images and 1 video, but you can work with any number and combination of media files. Click on Media, click on Import, and click on the Import button with the little plus sign. Select the files you wish to import. As I said, I have imported 2 still images and 1 video. I'm going to go ahead and drag the video down onto what we call the timeline. This is where you place all of your media files in sequence to create your final video. Now I'm going to drag down another image to add to the timeline. You will notice that when I move it close to the end of the previous clip in the timeline, it snaps together. There are settings on the right-hand side above the timeline, or track as it might also be referred to, and these will allow you to enable and disable the snapping together of clips. I like to keep them turned on. Then I will drag down the final media file, and you can see that I can position it on the track either at the beginning, in the middle, or at the end, so you can reorder clips how you want them. When you're navigating the timeline, you can zoom in and out. This is handy if you're wanting to trim media, audio, or effects. You can zoom in and out by holding down the control button and scrolling with the mouse wheel, or by adjusting the slider on the right-hand side above the track. To play your video, move the bar to the beginning of your timeline and press the space bar. You will see the bar move along the timeline as the video plays. You can press the space bar again to stop at any point. Let's look now at how you can edit specific clips within your timeline. If we move the cursor or bar along the first clip, we can choose to split the clip. Make sure the clip is selected by clicking on it. Position the bar where you want to split the clip, and then click on the icon to the left where you have 2 lit brackets back to back. You will notice that the video clip you selected has now been split into 2 separate clips. You can split a clip as many times as you like and use the zoom to have more control of where you position the bar on the timeline. Once the clip has been split, you have the option to change the sequence or even delete parts of a clip. Another way you can adjust clips on the track is to trim them. You can trim a clip by taking the cursor to the beginning or end of a clip, and you will see that the cursor changes. When you see this happen, you can click and drag to trim either the beginning or end of a clip. If you have previously trimmed a clip, you can extend it again by repeating the process, but moving the cursor out from the clip. If you are working with still images in your timeline, you can extend these for as long as you want. That's not the same for video clips, which will only extend as long as the original video clip goes for. Now, let's look at adding some audio. The video footage I have already has sound. Let's see what options we have to edit this. You will see the small graph below the image on the video clip itself inside the timeline. This indicates that the clip has audio. The horizontal line running across this graph indicates the volume of the audio. You can click and drag this up to increase the volume or drag it down to reduce the volume. The small black dot at either end of the clip on this horizontal line allows you to create a fade in or fade out effect. Let's try that and see how it sounds. The other clips, because they are still images, do not have any sound, but we can add some audio. I'm going to add a voiceover that I pre-recorded. So let's import the audio clip I need. I go up and click on Audio and choose Import. Click on Import again and select the audio file you want. Just like with the media files, once imported, you can drag it down onto the timeline and place it where you want it to go. you will notice that the audio is on a different track to the video. When you have files on different tracks, they will play together. This means that the audio will be heard whilst the images are displayed. If you have more than one video on different tracks, the video or image on the higher track will be the one that you see. Now I have the voiceover. I can adjust the video clip, because it is a still image, to be the same length as the audio. Now I'm going to add some music to the last track. In fact, let's add music to the whole video. So I'm going to go back up to audio, and instead of clicking import, I am going to click on music. You'll notice there is also an option to add sound effects. In the music menu, there are pro samples, but you will also find free samples. For the purpose of this tutorial, I am just going to pick the first free sample I come to. It tells you how long the track goes for, and you can click on the music to listen to it. If you are happy, drag it onto your timeline. You will see here that the music clip is far too long for my video, so I'm just going to trim the audio clip like I showed you before with the video clips. Again, I can adjust the volume and have the music fade in and out by adjusting the sliders on the audio clip itself. I'm going to have the audio fade in and fade out. I will also lower the volume and test to see if it is too loud or too soft, and also whether the voiceover can still be heard with the background music playing. If not, I can either adjust the volume of the music or the volume of the voiceover.
This horse race took place on the beach in Surfer's Paradise, on the Gold Coast, and was in preparation for the Magic Millions.
Now that I'm happy with the audio, I've got my video footage. I just want to make those transitions between scenes a little more viewer friendly. I can go to transitions, and here you will see a range of options to transition from one video clip to the next. Look through and choose one of the free transitions and drag it onto the video track itself between the two clips. You can adjust the length of the transition in the same way you trim or extend a video clip. I'll add another transition, and I'm nearly done. It's important to always check how your video looks as you're making edits. You don't want to keep editing and have to go back and make lots of adjustments at the end to your entire video. Now, when I play my video, you will notice that the still images I used are not the same aspect ratio as the video footage. I can change this by clicking on the clip itself and adjusting the scale. You will notice that the scale is checked to uniform, but in this instance, I want to uncheck that and stretch the image to fill the screen. You don't have to do this, but I'm just showing you how you can adjust the aspect ratio manually. I do this for both still images, and I think I'm done. Let's look at the finished product before saving.
Millions.
I'm happy with the video. So now I am going to click on export up on the top right of the screen. Here I need to give the video a name, select the save destination for the file, and choose where I want the CapCut watermark to be positioned. Note that if you do purchase the Pro version, you can choose to export without a watermark. I recommend keeping all other settings as default, although you do have options to change the video quality, etc. Make sure that video and audio are checked, and then hit export. The video length and your computer's hardware will determine the length of time it will take to save your file. When done, you will have a folder with both the audio and video files in it. To watch the video, just click on the video file. The audio is embedded.
This horse race took place on the beach in Surfer's Paradise, on the Gold Coast, and was in preparation for the Magic Millions.
And there you have it. You've created your first video using CapCut. That's it for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons, and don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss a new upload. I drop fresh content every week, so stay tuned for more tech tips and AI hacks.